Hey folks, Dr. Gerstmar from Aspire Natural Health. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you happen to be listening to this. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. Just a simple, short one for me today, because after all, most of the things that are transformative in our lives are relatively short, relatively simple things. That obviously does not make them easy. In fact, most of the things that are going to give us the results that we truly want, to be happy, to be healthy, to have great relationships, to have purpose in life, to be financially stable, to have the job that, that excites us or motivates us or that we feel good about doing, whatever the goals are in our lives. Most of the time, what we need to do is fairly straightforward, fairly simple, and often not at all easy, which is why we're not getting the results that we're looking for. Well, today I wanted to share with you a concept that can be tremendously important and transformative in your life too. Are you ready for it? All right, let's do it. It is simply this: don't break the streak. Don't break the streak. Once again, don't break the streak. So it can be tremendously empowering and motivating to get a streak going. Now, there is a little tale that's attributed to the comedian Jerry Seinfeld, where he said one of the keys to his success was to write jokes every day. It makes sense, right? As a comedian, you need a lot of material to, find the gems and to have a really funny routine. And so the single most important thing for him, according to the story, was to write jokes every day. And when he did, he would take a big calendar and he'd put a red X on that day, saying that he had in fact written his jokes for the day. And that shortly and over time, a nice string of X's would start to appear, right? 5 days, 10 days, 15, 20 days of X's. And so it sort of began to take on a life of its own, this streak. I've written jokes every day for 30 days, 60 days, 100 days, whatever the case might be, became further fuel and motivation to keep that streak going. Because once you have a streak that's, let's say over 5 days long, and especially if you can get it over 30 days long, you don't want to see that streak broken, right? So we can use this same idea. So what do we learn here? One, a streak can be empowering and motivating. Two, some sort of visual reference can be tremendously helpful. So it's a simple idea to get a calendar. Other things that we've seen people use are a whiteboard or a chalkboard, anything that you can put up prominently and you can make a nice big mark. So whether it's an X through the day or whether it's, a hash mark or a number, today is day 17, you erase it, tomorrow is day 18, whatever the case may be, something big and something prominent can serve to help motivate us to continue with the daily actions that we're trying to take. So whether that's doing some exercise, whether that's meditating, whether that's taking some time to yourself, whether that's, not eating junk food or eating more vegetables or eating whatever in whatever way is appropriate for you, recommend taking one thing at a time. So focus on one habit, get a prominent place to display it, so it doesn't do any good if you tuck it away in a corner and don't make a big deal out of it. This needs to be something that's super obvious that you can easily see. So whether it's hanging it up on your refrigerator, hanging it up, in your office or some other place, what matters is that it's really prominent and you can see it. And the goal is to begin building a streak and then letting the momentum from the streak carry you forward. So your homework, should you choose to accept it: A, pick one habit. B, decide how you're going to keep track of that habit. Is it a piece of paper? Is it a calendar? Is it a whiteboard? Is it a chalkboard or something else that's prominent, easily accessible? And start today doing that habit and keeping track of it. Build a streak. Let us know how it's going. So speaking of letting us know how it's going, I'd like to invite you to join our Facebook group. It's an exclusive Facebook group just for like-minded people such as yourself who are on their health journey, who are willing to be supportive and helpful to other people who are on their health journey. All you need to do is go to Facebook, type in ANH, that stands for Aspire Natural Health. So ANH Academy will pop up. There are 3 simple, super easy questions. Take you about 1 minute to answer those, and you can join our group. Now, we're very excited about it. Our goal with the group is to support people on their health journey. After all, we live in a society, unfortunately, that is not very supportive for people on health journey. We know one of the keys to success is having a community around you. Some of us are lucky enough to have lots of supportive people in our lives. Some of us a few, and sadly, some of us none at all. Well, one way we can combat that is to get together virtually in the Aspire Natural Health Facebook group. So I'm inviting you, just go to Facebook, search ANH Academy, answer 3 quick, simple, easy questions, and join us. We'd love to have you there, helping and supporting you, and while we do it, helping and supporting others as well. All right, folks, that is it for me today. Until next time, take care.